Let's see what Lefty Gunplay got going on Channel 5. I haven't seen this shit.
The way you can't even smell like weed?
Are you,
Hey, fool, I'm smart as don't think I'm stupid. I know what's going on.
I don't think you're stupid.
No. Stupid. Active. I like your f***ing tie, man.
Thanks.
I'm an American palabra and I'm f***ing proud of it. I keep it real. I don't lie in these interviews. My dad's white. Come on, big dog. I like hiking. Leonard Skinner. You know, nature. Rock music. I'm from a fraternity. Pi Capital. You know, they used to take me with a button up, drop me off at fucking Mount Sac, and I used to study general education.
What makes a good friend?
It depends, fool. Sometimes your best friend fuck your bitch, and that's still your friend, though. It be like that.
Whenever y'all grew up with Lefty, was he the same as?
Why would he say that part they zoomed in on bro right there? Sometimes your best friend fuck your bitch and they put the camera on bro. They cold.
He is now?
He always had that charisma, fool. Always had that. He's just always been a character, dog. Like, that ain't an act.
I've been up in there with Draco. Draco's in the ring.
Oh, shit. Okay, we up in there. Ace boys, look out.
Fades, too.
The homies really like that. Like, we've had homies that went to high school, junior high with them. Like, this is him. It's not drugs. This is probably a bad case of ADHD or something.
Immortal Technique's the shit. You want to fucking fly to the moon? I'll build a rocket on Violent Street. I got that COVID. You got it now.
He says, like,
This nigga Lefty. Bro, this is really like, all right, I understand what's going on in his head. That's that ADHD shit. This shit is all over the place. That nigga is saying a lot of shit in one sentence, though.
one thing and literally something else, and it'll make you laugh. Like, what the fuck? Like, he's so random.
Were you alive during 9/11?
You know what? Shout out to my mom, man.
And that boy ain't really from the heart. I ain't never seen his ass at all. And he the type
This nigga Lefty. I haven't, never mind.
to be talking to the law. That's middle finger when I'm gripping my balls.
Was I alive during 9/11? Hell yeah. I was sitting in Baldwin Park. I was in Baldwin Park on Violent and Jeremy Street. I was in Baldwin Park on Violent and Jeremy Street like, oh! Hey, what's the deal? It's your boy Lefty Gunplay. We're right here in the city of Baldwin Park, and you're watching Channel 5.
This is a profile on Lefty Gunplay, a rising rapper from California, best known for his appearance on Kendrick Lamar's November album, GNX. Lefty's feature on Kendrick's song TV Off was small. In fact, it was only 4 words. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Those 4 words mean Los Angeles County.
Despite identifying with LA culture overall, Lefty and his homies find it important to note that they are not from LA.
I'm from Baldwin Park. I'm not from LA. I got love for LA, but...
Right here in San Gabriel Valley is very Latino. It's a lot of Hispanics. But LA, you got a mixture of everything. You know, I've got into controversial conversations about, you know, race, which I'm not gonna speak on. And my dog.
Hey, outside looking in, y'all probably thought Lefty Gunplay was from LA, huh? I know a lot of y'all viewers, y'all box everything in together like, you know, he's from LA. He's not an LA artist. But I don't know if some of y'all knew that. Most of y'all probably did. But that's funny. He definitely get love in LA, though. We all fucking with him. We all show love, support. LA artists fucking with him, rapping with him. He doing it up. He represented for Baldwin Park, San Gabriel Valley, SGV, man, going crazy.
Daughter wanted to be with a black dude and she's happy with him. It is what it is. But if I had first preference, I would want her to be with a Mexican dude like me. Don't ask me a question about that, because we've surpassed that, but it's like, I'm from out here, you know what I'm saying? And blacks respect that. Shout out to the blacks.
Shout out to the blacks.
Shout out to the
There's
blacks.
no black people around here. And we don't say the N-word out here. It's not cool. It's disrespectful, period, to fucking use that word. A mí me gusta hablar español toda la vida.
En inglés o español sale todo lo mismo. Enamorado de mi equipo, my bitch from Pico.
¿Tienes un restaurante favorito
My
en
bitch
este
from
barrio?
Pico.
Las mujeres.
Pero hay donde que una persona puede comer y comprar comida aquí.
Garduños. Puro pan.
Tacos.
In and out.
Hey, yeah, the original In-N-Out burger.
My boy, I got that shit tatted. Don't play with me.
Shout out to the blacks.
She said, give me that good love and I'ma beat it up. Bitch, I be really in LA County with all them thugs. It's pretty Ricky with the blicky in my dicky tuck. Damn, Victoria's Secret write it like giddy up.
What's your earliest memory in life?
Coming out the womb, homie, throwing up a K. Hey, when that thing?
Lefty and his associates wear purple, constant Kansas City merch and are open members of a local gang called Kings Have Arrived, or KHA, which they say began as a graffiti crew.
What year did the crew start?
83.
83.
I've heard 83 because, like, I got busted in Baldwin Park and, like, one of the jailers, like, hey, one of your homies banged on me. I was a senior at Sierra Vista High School in 83, so it's like, fuck. Like, we're kings, dog, you know? We always carry ourselves as kings and everything, so Kings Have Arrived. But we were taggers before, you know? But, like, other hoods that I have homies from, they'd be like, well, fuck taggers. Like, Here's his
All right, it's dope that he letting all his homies be in this. Like, he's shedding light on all his homies instead of him just doing it by himself and just, you know, telling the story and all that. He could have easily did this shit by himself, but he putting his homeboys. Channel 5 is a popping ass channel. I fuck with their content. They be having some wild shit, but he's just putting them on. That's dope as fuck.
started attacking crew, you know what I mean? And you still hit a wall, so it's like, what do you call that?
Why do you think that you went toward that direction?
Walking home from school,
Yeah.
getting banged on by the same guys, these guys. I'll be playing kickball, whatever. And I should see these fools running around and shit like, what the fuck? Ended up becoming them. It was just so fast. Everything was happening so fast, like. We were famous, huh? We were famous.
I mean, the whole hood was famous, just not on the internet. You know, it's like, this is new to y'all, but it's weird. It's old to us, dog, you know? Now the internet sees because of Lefty, but before that, shit, we were known in other ways.
Kings Have Arrived are a predominantly Hispanic street gang in the city of Baldwin Park.
Deadly shooting under investigation this
That makes it. They said we been famous, just not in that way.
afternoon in Baldwin Park.
Joseph and David were known members of the Kings Have Arrived gang.
What made you feel like growing up you wanted to be a part of a gang?
I ain't gonna lie, dog. Fucking, it's like everyone, it's like kind of the same story, dog. You come from nothing, you know, mom did the best she could. I didn't have a dad. And I don't know, I grew up seeing that shit, you know? Anywhere. Like, that's what I'm saying, everyone has the same story, but.
What about y'all?
I was a good kid growing up, like, real shit, like, I was good. And then around, like, 11, 12, my uncle got, like, slashed in the back of his head. And then when I went to school the next day, some kids had heard about it, and teachers heard about it, they were asking me, and I liked the attention. And then after that, he was saying that, like, oh, I got hella respect in my hood with the whoop. And so I just ended up wanting to be like him, and then after that, I just wanted to start banging. I seen how much love he got, how much respect he had, and, like, he was just well-respected, always had money, like, stuff like that. So there's more people fucking with you, more love.
What about you, bro?
Like bullshit. That's it.
So it's for fun.
Damn. Everybody got different reason and perspective why they gang bang. And I like bullshit.
Yeah, it's a hobby.
What are the most fun, non-criminal things that come with a gang?
Shit, like family shit. Fool, you got any problems, you need someone to talk to.
And that really is some shit. If you was to take like 20 gang members, that would be interesting to see 20 responses on, like, from like 18 to 24. 20 gang members from different places, different hoods. Hey, why do you bang? I would be interested, just because that's a younger era that come. They don't really, I want to see who come from like the same shit we come from. But I think these young niggas got so lost in the matrix along the way for their generation. I want to see what their response would be like. I think it would be just like his right here. I think said it's a hobby. He called gang banging a hobby.
That's why I'm right here, dog. I hear the homies out, they hear me out. They need anything, they need a ride, fucking need a place to stay, you know, fucking, they're hungry. I seen them walking with a bike, fool, patrolling the hood. I pass by and like, well, here's $20, or if you need a ride, you know, I'll get home and clothes off my back. I've done it before, like, it ain't nothing to me. It's family shit, you know, regular.
I get another fucking shirt, dog. I can't get another you, for real.
If you weren't a part of like something like this, who else would you be able to rely on for that kind of support?
In the sense of what he was saying, nobody really. Nobody's ever given me the shirt off their back. This fool, he got new clothes. He was like, here, homie. He gave it to me.
Well, it's not even, it's just, we're just brothers, dog, you know?
These are my friends. These are family. It's family right here. Deeper than family. That hood shit run deeper than family. It's deeper than rap. You know what I'm saying?
Have you ever fought for life in LA County Jail?
Yeah.
You know what it feel like sitting not getting no mail? Man, everybody know my name up in the fucking cells. Yeah, my name ring bells, that's for real.
Is this a big interview or can I smoke a cigarette? You can smoke a cigarette. That's how we stealing lighters.
That was a good catch. You play baseball?
We played my whole life, All-Stars, at Baldwin Park High School. I played at BP High varsity. I played football varsity. I played basketball varsity.
Is this nigga lying? Did Lefty really play football and basketball? That would be crazy if he did.
I played college football on a scholarship. On the dead homies, for like one semester, I bounced sack, I was playing football. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I blew it.
What happened?
I was playing football and I didn't like it. They switched me to cornerback and I robbed the house. Yeah, I went down for residential burglary, man.
How old were you at that time?
18. And I went out, came home at 19, And Mount Sac still took me back to play football. You know, they don't take parole.
Wait, hold on. He went to high school at 19? See, I don't know what to believe right here. Is this nigga Lefty just gassing or what, cuz? Nigga went to high school at 19. He said I got out of jail, went back. Dang,
Police on the campus. And they took me back to play football and I blew it again.
This nigga cat.
What happened that time?
Some shit at a party.
After being convicted of an attempted murder when he was 19, Lefty served 9 years in federal prison, upstate at Pelican Bay.
Did a lot of time, came home, got caught with another gun, came home. Story of my life, guns. This time's the longest I've ever been out in my whole life.
How long?
11 months.
Damn, how does it feel?
Like fucking, I need to go to jail and shit and say what's up. You just gotta go to LA County once and you learn all the rules of life. Don't steal, say thank you, wash your hands, be humble, no raping, we don't rape.
You think jail works to fix people and change them for the better?
Hell no, makes them worse.
With parole and probation violations often keeping him stuck in a cycle of recidivism, Lefty attempted briefly in 2023, following his release from Pelican Bay, to walk the straight and narrow. He began working for a nonprofit in downtown LA called Homeboy Industries, a notable gang intervention and offender rehabilitation center that offers free tattoo.
Somebody said he really did play football. Somebody said he really did play football. Not that football, football. He plays soccer. He trying to fool us. I'm going to ask him. If Lefty come in 2 weeks, I'm going to ask him, did you really play football, bro? Or is that cap? Do we got proof of that? Do you got a picture? I want to see.
Removal, case management, job opportunities, and psychiatric services to formerly incarcerated people and active gang members looking to turn over a new leaf. The founder of Homeboy Industries' father, Greg Boyle, founded the organization in an effort to address the unmet needs of LA's gang-involved youth during the city's most violent year in history, 1992.
I'm Greg Boyle. I'm the founder of Homeboy Industries, and we're here in the headquarters of Homeboy Industries. I was a pastor in a very densely populated public housing project, very poor, 8 gangs at war with each other. So we started a jobs program, and then now we're the largest gang intervention rehab reentry program on the planet. There are 120,000 gang members in LA County and 1,100 gangs. Not a single gang member doesn't know who we are or where we are or what we do. And as long as you have kids who don't have any hope, you're going to have gangs. No hopeful kid has ever joined a gang in the history of the world. If they aren't hopeful about their future, if they can't conjure up an image of what tomorrow will look like, then their present isn't very compelling. And if your present doesn't hold you, then you're gonna inflict harm or you're gonna not duck to get out of harm's way. So the solution is to infuse hope to kids for whom hope is foreign, help heal the trauma, and deliver mental health services in a timely and culturally appropriate way.
Yeah, I fuck with Homeboy Industries, man. Shout out to Homeboy Industries and Father G. He's doing a lot of good things for the community, and he's helping a lot of people out. And you reminded me, you got to remind me to go over there and go chop it up for him and give back to him, because, you know, he helps a lot of people out. But I remember I was at Homeboy Industries, and they wanted me there so bad, and they knew I was a superstar, but I told Father G, this shit ain't for me, man.
Yeah.
I'm from the hood, I'm from the gang, like, this ain't for me. And my homies were the ones that were like, nah, get up out of there. Yeah. So I had to leave.
That shit don't work, fool. That shit don't work, fool. That don't work. They just do that shit to get money, though. That's all it is, you know? They don't give a fuck about nothing. Some people fucking that never been through that, and they go in there and they come out all fucking changed, like, man, fuck, it's not for me, you know? Because it's not for them. Some fools go in there, it's like, fool, that shit's regular shit, dog. The shit we go through is regular.
Regular shit, dog.
Things we see is regular to us. To outsiders, is trauma or some shit, whatever. But it's regular shit to us, dog.
What do you think about the idea of, like, you know, social validation intergenerationally creating, like, the appetite for someone to join a gang?
All my older cousins is Crips. So I just knew that if I do anything, I'm gonna see a Crip. I knew it was, wherever, a Crip.
Yeah, I don't think any of that's true, actually. No kid is seeking anything when he joins a gang.
I give everything to the gang. All I ever wanted in my fucking life was to be the main head of this fucking gang.
Then if you ask a gang member, why'd you join a gang, they're gonna say, wine, women, and song, join a gang, see the world.
Like, I just want to be leader of the gang.
The shit on my 5 head is my favorite. The Hoover Killer.
He's always fleeing something because it's too hard to talk about what happened to you. But if you're somebody who's actually surrendered to your own healing.
Hey, watching this, I can see how like, all this shit in LA could be appealing to like somebody out of town or just interested to watch. Putting Lefty and C-Mac together on the same content just made me realize that like those are two funny viral motherfuckers. And then you got like 4 extras and all these like different people from LA who y'all see, like putting them all on content. I could see how that could be appealing. Cause y'all looking at that shit probably like, these motherfuckers crazy. Are they burnt out? That's a form of entertainment. Yeah, for sure. That's funny. It just sparked the idea right now when they put them two niggas talking right after each other.
Then you're going to say, yeah, this happened to me. My mom used to put cigarettes out on me and hold my head in the toilet and flush till I nearly drowned. That's why I joined a gang. That's a person who's excavated their wounds and has come to terms with what happened to them. Psychologists would call the folks who walk through our doors the folks who come with a disorganized attachment. You know, mom was frightened or frightening, and you can't calm yourself down if you've never been soothed. So part of what happens here is a conscious kind of soothing. So whether you're ready or not to walk through the doors, we represent an exit ramp off the...
Somebody said keep that shit in L.A. Keep that shit in L.A. I hate to say it, it's spreading like a fucking virus. I'm telling you, we about to start seeing all the burnt out motherfuckers from Texas on the internet, all the burnt out motherfuckers from Florida, from Idaho, well shit, we are with the rappers already. I'm talking about like on some internet podcasts and shit. Y'all got them too, nigga. Don't think y'all don't got them out where y'all live at.
This violent freeway.
What can you tell us about Lefty Gunplay, aka Franklin Holiday?
You know, he was here for a time, you know, but I can't recall exactly because, again, we get 10,000 folks a year walk through here. You know, this place is not for folks who need it, it's only for those who want it.
Homeboy Industries is a goal to change your life, you know, but at the time I wasn't ready to change your life. You change your life however you want, you know? You change your life the way that you feel it should be changed.
Do you feel ever disappointed when, you know, someone leaves this place and joins the gang life again?
So I buried my first young person killed because of gang-related violence in 1988. I buried my 263rd yesterday. We don't do disappointment here, you know. It's just putting one loving foot in front of the next.
What do you do to calm yourself down when you're going through anxiety?
I think said they buried 263 funerals. That is a lot of funerals. On average, in the whole lifespan, how many times do you think the average motherfucker goes to a funeral during their whole lifespan? The average motherfucker. Let's say let's say from 1 to 60. 60 years old. 1 to 60 years old. A 60-year lifespan. How many funerals have you been to since you've been born? Put your number in the chat. How many funerals you've been to since you've been born? From the time you were born to now. If you remember going as a kid, as a baby, who knows?
A week, swear to God, get on the freeway, maybe twice a week, and I go straight to Santa Monica. And I go to Santa Monica by myself with no phone. That's on my dead homie's life. I don't tell nobody. And I haul ass and I go sit on the in the beach and I put my feet in the sand and I put my hoodie on with no phone by myself and I breathe in. And I breathe out and I just look at the beach and the water and I just find myself again. Breathe in. Hold it in, breathe out. It's temporary.
What's your happiest memory in life?
Man, I've been having them recently. When I found out my daughter was healthy,
that's a good
born
question.
healthy,
What's your happiest
I was
memory?
happy. Even though I was in jail, just to find out your kid came out healthy is a blessing. When my grandma seen me sign my contract, when I bought my mom a car, when my mom got to see me perform, turning my life around, you know, when my homies got to see me, you know, at big concerts and doing it.
He brought us all around type shit. Like, I met Chief Keef because of him. He took this fool on his first fuck, what was it, the car with the no roof. What was it?
The fucking Rolls Royce.
The Rolls Royce, dog.
The most important things in life, don't forget who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That shit is so funny. That nigga said the car with no roof. What's that shit called? What is it? A Rolls Royce. Niggas be so ghetto, they don't even know car names, cuz niggas is so gangster, so hood. He put that fool in a car with no roof. Niggas be banged the fuck out.
Follow your dream. You know what I'm saying? Don't hit women. You know what I'm saying? Respect your mom. You know, don't steal from your backyard, like, you know, people around you. Just stuff like that. Just first impressions is everything.
Yeah.
You can do anything you fucking want to. If you see it in your head, you can do it. It's easy, homie, manifestation. You say the cops are in the car, the cops are probably gonna be in the car. You say, I can do it, I can do it. You need to tell yourself, I got this, I got this, I got this. You gotta have people in the car that believe in you.
After our backyard interview, Lefty and Co. escorted us to a warehouse in downtown Los Angeles, where his collaborator, a fashion designer named Desto Dub, prints clothing for his brand, Awful Lotta Cough Syrup, an iconic brand in LA streetwear.
Hey, what's the deal? It's your boy Lefty Gunplay, man. We right here in Los Angeles. Awful Lotta Cough Syrup with my brother, man, Desto Dub.
Awful lot of it from gutter to butter. The hardest brand in the world. I inspire millions of people to make millions of dollars right here with Lefty.
It's the best, you know, it's the flyest, you know what I'm saying? This is what everybody want. This is what everybody rock, you know what I'm saying? Whole awful lot of it. Shout out to the blacks.
Yeah, Lefty been fucking with us for a minute, bro. Like, straight from the gate. Straight from the gate. Desto Dub, Awful Lotta Cough Syrup. Right now, we at the headquarters, the Hideaway, downtown Los Angeles. And shit, this is where the magic happens. This is like fucking ground zero. It's like, y'all be looking at the ship. This is NASA. We helped the ship get off the ground.
Anyways, Dub is a case study in longevity. In a genre hallmarked by the rapid rise and often dramatic downfall of its stars, Dub has survived. Originally hailing from Watts, California, home of O3 Greedo and the filming location for Menace to Society, Dub first came onto the scene in 2016 alongside rapper Lil Pump, a leading figure of the bygone SoundCloud era. Despite the scene's dissolution, Dub caught a second wind with the rise of LA street rap, somehow establishing Awful Lot of Cough Syrup merchandise as the de facto uniform for this new scene. Predominantly carried by the late and great Draco the Ruler, the greatest rapper in LA history.
In the rap game, every 4 months is a new season because these niggas is dropping like flies.
When you say dropping, you mean like they're dying?
Or their music,
going to jail,
or their music starts
all of the above. Whatever the case, you over with. It's so fast. It's the football. You get 2 or 3 seasons, you out.
What do you think is the main factor that leads to a rapper's longevity in the game?
Ego. Ego make or break you. You got too big of an ego, you're not able to like let stuff go, it's gonna break you. You got too little of a ego, let niggas step on you and talk crazy to you, it's gonna break you. So, you know, ego is one of the biggest motherfucking things.
When you say like letting things go, do you mean like letting go of old homies from your past, or do you mean letting go of your resentments toward enemies?
Stop comparing me to niggas that's broke and scary, nigga, and want to break it down when I see him, nigga.
Letting it all go. Yeah. I'm not really talking about the homies from the past, but you just gotta let shit go. Like, you get into it with somebody.
Yeah.
You end up on the lower side of the, you know, on the left side of the stick. Or now you feel some type of way. I'm about to go and make sure
yeah.
Now.
Hey, y'all the chat going crazy. That nigga said Pub was pissed Desto didn't make his size. Y'all niggas funny.
Now let's say you took that L, you let the L go. You still moving.
Yeah.
Well, niggas is not trying to let everybody see them take L's.
As far as advice to the youth who are enamored with hip-hop culture and seeking either prestige or creative involvement, Desto's advice is simple. Don't become a rapper. Be a businessman, even if that sounds boring.
Bro, it's the same energy. It probably costs less, but it has a higher return. If you take 10 kids, 10 of them kids want to be an athlete, 10 of them want to be a rapper. But it's like the chances of that be kind of slim unless you like super tall, super fast, super quick. But the chances of you getting the product, spending the money to promote it, all of that time, let's just say, oh, you trying to get a feature by Lil Baby. Let's say you took your clothes and you paid Lil Baby to wear your clothes instead of getting a feature. Your shoes, you have a higher return, bro. So I just be saying, bro, products and shit like that make way more money, just don't look as cool. So the people that's doing that, they don't be paying attention to it.
Yeah.
That's why I be trying to change that shit. Like, you can look cool like the rappers, like the athletes, and really have a product.
Desto also stresses that if you become a fashion designer, your coworkers won't die.
Fashion people don't lose friends like that. Same year I lost Draco, Lil Keith, and Young Thug. Fashion people don't go to jail. The most you'll get is like a bankrupt or something. But you're not dying going to jail. It's way easier, bro. I'd rather have 10 people with businesses than 10 rappers. We might have to pay for everything. Nothing is free, but I bet you we'll have money way longer.
Just a few weeks after this episode was filmed, Lefty unfortunately found himself back in jail. While on the way to a scheduled meet and greet in El Paso, Texas, Lefty was followed by police, who then pulled him over and made an arrest for a seatbelt violation, whereafter they allegedly found 64 grams of methamphetamine in the vehicle.
God
For reference,
damn,
64 grams of meth is worth about $1,500 in California. Might seem like a lot, but it's a pretty normal amount for a car full of dudes looking to go on a sick one in El Paso. Sadly though, because it's Texas, Lefty was booked on felony charges, missed out on a paid meet and greet, and had to pay the state $35,000 to gain his freedom back for
$35,000? $35,000 to get out of jail for that? Damn, what the fuck? I didn't know that. I didn't know Lefty. I thought he went for like some bullshit. I thought he went out because he got out like the next day, right? I thought he went for like some little simple bullshit, but damn, he went for some shit where he had to pay 35 bands. Shit. God damn.
a temporary slot of time. Thankfully, Lefty is currently free and back in California, but is awaiting arraignment on a variety of felony charges that could possibly land him back in federal prison.
So after we did our last interview, he got arrested again.
What, Rolling Loud?
No, in El Paso.
Like twice over, dog. Like 3 times over, yeah. Like, they didn't want him to perform nothing. They just wanted him to lose the bag, because for them, just disrupting your day with little petty bullshit like that is just like...
That's why I say,
that's their bread and butter.
Fuck the gang unit, fuck BPPD, fuck all them fools.
Do you think that he's going to be able to stay out of prison for the long term?
Who?
Lefty.
Lefty?
Fuck yeah.
Damn, dog. The motherfucking drugs cost me $35,000.
Channel 5 Live Worldwide, Hollywood and Vine. Fuck the authority. Channel 5 News. Channel 5.
All right, man. I'm about to pay $35,000. That's a rap shit for me, brother, to get high. You just paid $35,000 to get high, but you couldn't even get high because they took it from you. $35,000. That'd make me be like, man, this shit ain't for me. It's too expensive. That's an expensive ass drug, man. Where I get caught with it, I got to pay almost $500,000. Half a ticket.